You are listening to Everyday Superpower, the place where we talk body language, non-verbal communication, game, and everything in between, alright? Today we're going to talk about blushing. What does blushing signify? What's the purpose of blushing? So, it signifies potential emotional distress. Now, this might not necessarily be a bad thing, as stress and anxiety don't always correlate to negative reactions, as anxiety and so forth, shame even, is utilized and weaponized in seduction and making people feel like they're on a roller coaster. Okay, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yes. Of course, it can also come down to overheating through exercise and so on and so forth, which will link in with the biological purpose as to why we blush. But we're going to overlook that and look at more so the communication aspect of it, alright? So it links to the release of adrenaline and cortisol that courses through the body when an individual gets excited, when a person gets nervous, embarrassed, stressed. What happens is the hormones will divert the blood flow from the digestive system and shunt it to major muscle groups, giving them bursts of energy, right? So, as a side effect, the blood vessels that deliver blood to our faces dilate, allowing more blood to rush to the surface, turning the cheeks red, alright? It can also happen in the upper chest. It can even happen in the ears, alright? Which is something you can keep an eye out for, but it's very hard to clock onto, in my personal opinion, alright? So, when it comes to high activity levels and physical exercise, the blood can be pumped all over the body, including the outer skin, as a method for the body to cool itself, alright? Cool down. You know, when we tell someone to cool it, man, you're getting stressed. Now, they could be stressed in the face of a potential sexual suitor, or they're stressed because you've embarrassed them in one way or another. So, alike the exercise, the blush will pump the blood to the outer skin as a method for the body to cool itself, alright? Dissipating excess heat. You see where we're coming from? Now, where do we go from here then? So, when we speak on excitement, we can also link that to arousal, And when we speak on the flushing of the face, we relate that to youth, as we look at a baby's face, a healthy baby, and we see that youthful, blushed face. And on the opposite spectrum, this is going to be bleak, but we look at somebody who is dead, at the most extreme case, or if we look at somebody who is very, very ill, you will find them pale, and you will find them verging on grey in colour, okay? So the blushing can signify that one is excited and youthful. Women will colour the cheeks with artificial blushing, utilising makeup to represent this youthful and healthy appearance, alright? Creates a positive impression, creates a fatherly need to care and provide for the youthful child in relations, which sounds creepy, but in reality we speak to each other on these bases more often than you would believe. Okay, we all have an inner child. We still are who we were when we were younger. We just happen to get a little bit older, right? So the blood rushes to the surface of the face in relation and reaction to something potentially stressful, the raising of the blood pressure, and the body is cooled off by doing so, alright? Hopefully that was of some importance and of some interest. I'm going to sign out, people. All the best.